A deadly parasite is the hot topic in DeSoto Parish, where the CDC confirmed finding the brain-eating amoeba. Officials with the Department of Health and Hospitals, state officials, and the water system operator called a meeting to calm the public's fears last night. Now, officials say they're testing water all over the parish. Chained without food or water, a Shreveport puppy is found abandoned and clinging to life inside a storage unit. Braveheart was rescued 4 weeks ago and has been living with a local family who's given him the love and medical attention he needs to recover. But as NBC6's Elise Underwood explains, the puppy is now with Caddo Parish Animal Control, and the foster parents want him back. Well, speaking of fishing, a group of fishermen spent nearly 4 hours reeling in an exceptionally large tiger shark. A new political dynasty may soon be joining the Kennedys and Clintons and the Bushes. We are, of course, talking about Duck Dynasty. According to a report in the Washington Examiner, Duck Dynasty star Willie Robertson is being recruited by unnamed GOP sources to run for Congress. If it were Uncle Si running for anything in my book, he would have my vote.
Oh, it'd be a runaway winner, no question about it.
And you know that their new season does premiere tonight.
Well, more importantly, right?
DVR'd.
Yes.
Well, you probably don't join Facebook to feel lonely or sad, but a new study from the University of Michigan says that's exactly what it does. As Haley Rush explains, it can also make you feel jealous. Larger breweries, though, like Budweiser or Miller, will not really be affected by this. So the reason behind this is the Alcohol and Tobacco Tax and Trade Bureau. It's part of the Treasury Department, which is, of course, shut down. The agency will continue to process taxes from existing permit holders for applications, but anything new is in limbo. Well, the best cure for a hangover is Sprite? Turns out maybe yes. Chinese researchers looked at 57 drinks, including herbal infusions, tea, and carbonated beverages, and Sprite seems to do the best job when it comes to getting rid of a hangover. Can we talk about how people probably were swimming right next to that huge shark, 11 feet?
Oh, my goodness.
It's been a tough few days for a food pantry in Hope, Arkansas. Earlier this week, Hope in Action was burglarized, and all their food donations are now gone. Researchers in Texas believe they've figured out a mysterious ailment that can cause you to feel intoxicated without ever consuming alcohol. The first phase of the controversial Affordable Care Act will begin in 8 days. Now, the ACA forces all Americans to get health insurance or pay a penalty. In Arkansas, state insurance officials announced rates for insurance plans that will be sold in the new health insurance marketplace under this Affordable Care Act. An 18-year-old East Texas high schooler with Down syndrome finds out just how much his friends root for him. NBC6's Kimberly Roosley introduces us to Dustin, a teen with a warm smile and huge personality, and that's why his classmates think he'd make a perfect homecoming king. I want a treadmill for my dog so I don't have to go out in the heat and walk him.
I want a treadmill and water at the house is what I want.
You would be more apt to exercise if you had
absolutely.
that. So the study does also suggest Facebook leads to an increase in jealousy in relationships.
Really?
So that makes sense. Well, that smartphone may be one of your most prized possessions, but that doesn't mean we always keep the gadgets from getting broken. Dan Jovic's in studio control with more on this story. And Dan, I need to know which of the smartphones could hold up during, say, a hurricane.
Well, you're about to find out, Leslie.
Maybe you could be jealous of this person because she's our Facebook friend today.
I'm jealous.
You can be our Facebook friend too. It's really easy. You saw the Halloween spending numbers for folks who were going to spend $330 million or so on their pets for Halloween.
My dog will have not a dollar spent on him for Halloween. His life's going to go
Hershey. So a man rides his horse into a bar. No, it is not a joke.
No,
seriously, the only thing that happens after this is a shootout in the parking lot where they like quick draw.
The Old West?
Yeah.
Not
the
at all.
cowboy bar. Come on. Maybe he just thought he was trying to be, you know, dressing appropriate for the bar scene.